Howdy folks, Gabriel here, and in this video I'm going to talk about the concept of primal spirituality. So it's a term I just made up. It doesn't mean I necessarily invented it. Maybe somebody else would have quite a different take on the concept, but the basic idea that I want to get across is the extreme importance of honoring and recognizing and incorporating primal energy along the spiritual path. So many spiritual paths and basically all religions, practically, are opposed to primal energy. They all say your base lower energies are wrong, and the spiritual path means going higher and up into the mind and the upper chakras, even if they don't use the word chakras. But it's all about heaven and upper, and prayer and visualization, meditation, which I'm all for these things as well. But it's very much focused on the upper, which is the more masculine aspect of being. The lower is correspondent with the feminine, and it is a different energy. It is a more spontaneous, raw, emotional, primal, passionate energy, and it tends to be looked down on in most spiritual teachings, and it is simply my opinion. Plenty of people will disagree with me, but lots of people will agree as well. That's what many of the teachings out there these days are saying, and tantric teachings, from my understanding, are very much saying we must work with upper and lower. It's not about escaping into the upper realms. It's about grounding into our lower selves and uniting upper and lower. The earth, the third dimension, is a realm of density, and it is a oftentimes very difficult and challenging place of intense, powerful life lessons, and it corresponds with the lower. And so most spiritual teachings are really about how do I get the hell out of this place, because it's just too tough, and escape into the spiritual realms, whereas what is really needed is to anchor the divine energies of love and Kundalini, prana, if you will, the free-flowing energy of the universe, into our physical bodies and this physical realm and our lower chakras, and align the more spiritual upper chakra energies with the lower chakra energies. And that is really what oneness is coming into alignment between upper and lower, and finding balance and mastery of your lower chakra energies. Now, there is a difference between mastery and control, and I just talked about this in another video. So it's not about controlling, repressing, denying your base lower chakra primal energies, which is what most spiritual teachings are about, but it is about mastering them, which means coming into them, tapping into them, allowing them to flow freely through you, yet from a place of humility and respect and honoring, learning to work with that energy, direct it, and allowing it to flow through you, invigorate you, affect your life in countless ways, of allowing you to manifest that which you desire in your life, and bring you into a greater experience of being, a deeper awareness of yourself, a deeper connection with yourself, with others, with the planet, with the universe. Because this primal energy that is accessible to everyone, within all of us, also known as Kundalini, which I had a very powerful Kundalini awakening experience a number of years ago, and it is certainly called other names in other cultures and spiritual paths. But this energy, this primal life force, lower base energy, is your personal power. And most spiritual paths, religions around the world deny it and say that you should repress it, and that it is ego, and that it is selfish to act from that place or to tap into it, that it is dangerous. The Catholic Church and the Pope and Islam and religions around the world say deny this energy, focus on, upper spiritual energies, because it is part of their control system of controlling the masses of the planet, is that they don't want you to tap into your personal power. They don't want you to find your truth. They want you to recognize their truth, that they have the authority, and that they know the answers, they have the connection to God, and that they are the conduit to divinity. And it is my understanding this is not what God wants. This is not what the divine powers of the universe want, is for designated authority figures who dispense the truth at their preference and based on their personal power over others, but for us to recognize our own ability to connect with universal laws, with universal truth, with the source of divine energy, and create our own religion. Now, Teal Scott, who I did a video titled "Teal Scott is Awesome," and she is awesome, and she's bringing forth some really awesome teachings. And in one of her recent videos, she talks about creating your own religion, and I so resonate with this. It's not about, I'm going to become the leader of a cult, or I'm going to spread my my beliefs for the sake of, dominating the earth. It is just about creating your own perception of reality, and based on your own experiences, your own truth, your own inner wisdom, rather than that there is one uniform truth that fits all, and someone is claiming to have that. Tap into your own wisdom within, your own source of energy within, and create your own perception of reality. Because we're all the center of our universe anyways. We all have our own unique perspective on reality. That's just fact and a truth. And perceptions of reality are variable. There may be universal truths, but who is one person to say, I know what the universal truths are and you do not, therefore you must submit to my authority and forget about your own perceptions. It's about all of us having our own unique individual perceptions on life and existence and the world, and honoring that. Honoring that somebody else's perception may differ from yours. You may disagree. Who knows exactly who is right and who is wrong? But we might as well express our opinions and our perception in life. So tapping into your personal subjective power of energy within is a process and a potential for creating your own reality and your own perception of the universe. And that is why religions around the world suppress it, tell you you must take our truth, don't follow your desires because your desires are bad and wrong and necessarily against God. So you'll just have to make up your own mind, of course, but I am a strong proponent of the concept that we can tap into our inner truth, our inner wisdom, our inner power, from a place of humility and love and coming from the heart and seeking to be kind towards others, yet powerful at the same time, with personal power. Jimi Hendrix said, speaking of spiritual teachers, Jimi Hendrix said, give up the love of power for the power of love. And that's really what it's about, is coming into our own personal power of love as opposed to the power over others. So that's a little bit about my concept and perception of primal spirituality and a various array of other things I wandered off into. So thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day.